What up? Chat. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. Awesome. All right. Thanks, guys. Cool. So stand by. All right. We'll try this for a second. All right. So anyway, thanks for coming back. If you did come back, Low Klondike's back. All right. So anyway, what the rest of that story was, pretty much saying here, I can read it to you guys at least. I can at least do that. So hold on. Get rid of this. Boop, boop. All right. So this guy Bryant, he runs the gun violence archive. He argued Kleck's estimate has been damaging to the political prospect of passing new gun restrictions and should be eliminated from the CDC's website. So this guy just sounds like a tool who's like, I'm never going to win, so I'm going to cheat to win. Although that very small study by Gary Kleck has been debunked repeatedly by everyone from all sides of the issue, even Kleck, it still remains canon by gun rights folks and their supporting politicians, and is used as a blunt instrument against gun safety regulations every time there is a state or federal level hearing, he wrote in an email. Put simply, in the time that study has been published as a CDC study, gun violence prevention policy has ground to a halt in no small part because of the misinformation that small study provided. Okay, well, where's your study showing anything, right? So they want to complain about the study, but they don't want to make any bring any counter evidence to the table. You know what I mean? It's all very, I don't know how to put it. It's like they're in like an imagination world, and whatever they think is like, what's going to happen, or they're always right. It's so weird nowadays. Despite initially standing behind the description in the defensive gun use section of its Fast Facts website on gun violence, the CDC backtracked after a previously undisclosed virtual meeting with the advocates on September 15th, 2021. All right, so they had this meeting a while back, and it barely happened now. So it says the CDC did not respond to a request for comment on the decision, but one of the emails the agency released related to it did not show any attempts to obtain other outside points of view either before or after meeting with gun control advocates. So the CDC is not going to answer for anyone, and nobody's going to push them. Like, we know that they won't. I guarantee you, they won't return an email to John Crump. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way, and there's no way. Maybe Fox News might cover it, but people, they're just preaching to the choir. Let's see. All right. The CDC is just aligning itself with the gun control advocacy groups, Gleck told The Reload. I'm just saying we are their tool, and we will do their bidding, and that's not what a government agency should do. He's absolutely right, but I mean, we see this all the time now. Right now we have all those Twitter files coming out, and that's just proving that the FBI is just an arm of a certain political party that is controlling, the narrative. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I know, but that was my golden goose. I could say that was the one thing I could post to, I could be like, well, look at this CDC, survey. I could be like, it's your fucking CDC. Even they're saying defensive handgun use is the way to go, So that's kind of a bummer there, but Sorry, my dog's about to come out. Come on, Walter. Whoop. All right. All right. Ultimately, the CDC did offer a justification for the change in its response. The agency said it removed the range of defensive gun use estimates and linked to its review of research to offer clarity on the issue because the very wide range might raise more questions than it answered. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would that raise more? Well, I guess you could be like, well, you could go with like having to fire the weapon or just brandishing the weapon, because I'm guessing a lot of the times, like someone just shows that they mean business, and that totally de-escalates the situation, and someone pusses out and runs away. Boom. Making my old man noises. Sorry about that, guys. Kleck said he doesn't buy into the CDC's explanation, though. The justification for keeping any DGU estimates out in order to keep a fact sheet succulent, I don't know that word. It's just another way of saying we can't afford to even put one sentence in about the most frequent violent related use of firearms, he told the Reload. That the fact sheet is not in any way harmed by including this fact. Exactly. It's called a fucking fact sheet. He argued the real purpose of removing the estimates and link to further reading on the topic would result in further confusion for people who visit the site, something he said was the goal of the advocates who lobbied for its decision. Yeah, and they fucking got exactly what they wanted. You can't understand any significant aspects of the gun control debate once you eliminate defensive gun use. It's become inexplicable why so many Americans oppose otherwise perfectly reasonable gun control measures. It's because they think it's going to lead to prohibition, and they won't have a gun for self-defense. It's not complicated. This guy is such a tool. That is the ultimate goal, is prohibition and confiscation. That's why they have. All right, I think I'm back. Just very grainy. I guess something's going on here, and some issues. So I think it might be YouTube not liking my pro guns, but yeah, well, Klondike Outdoors for coming to hang out, and there's that other homie, Trevin, I think his name was. So he likes to come and hang out too. So thank you all for coming to hang out, and I'll get my shit together a lot better next time. Anyway, guys, stay well regulated. Peace.